Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 12 of our fifth club of this Journeyman series. This is Inter, not Inter Milan, but FC Inter Turku in the Finnish league. Now, this is our second season with them. Had a very good first season, finishing up in second place, which we weren't predicted to do. We've gone through the transfer window, and we are coming back to start our second season. Now, let's have a look at how things have gone on through the transfer window, and also in the cup that start the group phases of the Finnish Cup, which is just before the main league season starts. And we've played all the way through that. We're just coming here to play Ilves in the first game of the league. So I'll let you know how those things have gone on. But let's transfer it up and have a look what we've done. We were busy. We were very busy. As you can see, we spent more money in this transfer window than FC Inter have ever spent in the past. You can also see we did manage to sell a few players. One of them wasn't a player that I did want to get rid of. Let's have a look at the outs first of all. A lot of loans, so you can see Erik Svensson, I can't remember who that is, Louise, the central midfielder, and Hussein, another central midfielder, all gone out. Gullston, who is another central midfielder, out for 130,000, which I think is a decent chunk for him. Gambo was the one we really didn't want to leave. I mean, he is a very, very decent player. He's got a 76 rating, probably the best player in the team, and yeah, we've had to let him go. £400,000 was his release clause fee, so the club accepted that on my behalf. Not happy, but we've lost a lot of central midfielders, you can see. So what have we bought in? So Per Granberg, you knew about. This was a centre back who made a very formidable partnership. Yeah, impressive performance at centre back on loan last season, and we signed him. No, we signed him for very cheap, £11,000, well worth the money. Very happy with that. So up front was an area that we needed to improve. Last season we had Hansen, who was from Norrköping. We haven't been able to get him back, unfortunately. So what we've had to do is go out and find some other willing players, and we've got this lad here who is a Finnish striker, which is nice. 4-star player, looks pretty good, I think. Jesse Kangasviera, which is a brilliant name, I think. And he started off really well, as you can see in the cup, 4 in 5. That's pretty good. I remember the cup games in the league part of the cup. That is only against other top division Finnish sides, so you know it's pretty much like the league in terms of you're going up against the sort of teams that he will need to go up against in the league. So pleased with him. I mean, there are areas of that he's not so great at. Finishing isn't brilliant, but he's fairly fast. He can play as a poacher, which is good. He's also pretty tall and very good with his head, which is nice. Mental and physically, he's got reasonably good stats. Now you'll notice this guy, if you've been watching my other saves, I think I signed him at Gotner. It's Vile Slowbum, and he has been signed from KUPS for £350,000. Goalkeeper was an area that we did need to improve in, and Lati is going to be a backup. The previous goalkeeper, the other goalkeeper, Alho, he's left the club, which doesn't come up there. I guess we haven't shown all of them. And then we've improved elsewhere as well. I'll show you the other striker that we brought in, with Felix Frisk, which is another great name, just 90 grand. I think this guy looks really good. He's physically very, very good. Mentally, he's fairly good, other than the composure and concentration, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, he's strong in many of the areas he doesn't necessarily need to be strong. Technically, he's not the best, but he has got a finishing of 11, which I mean for this division is not terrible, and everything else is up almost around 10 if it's not already past there. So I was pretty happy to get him in. He's a 3-star player. He's already scored a goal in the Finnish Cup, and he's not actually been here that long. So that was very, very pleasing to get him in. Another couple of players, Victor Ike for £215,000. Someone to give us a little bit more in the middle of the park, but he can also play on the right side, and that's primarily where we've been playing him at the minute. I mean, he's dribbling and crossing not great, but he's got the pace to do the business there. But he's mainly someone who will hopefully fit into the middle. And with Gambo gone, we do need that extra bit of those extra pair of hands in there. So left back, right back was a bit of a problem last season. It remains a little bit of a problem, but we have brought in Christian Tvezkov from Kalmar on a loan, cheapish loan. He's not the best player in the world, I will fully admit that, but he will certainly back up what we've got there, and he's a 2.5 star player. He's got a little bit better potential ability, but the important thing is he is able to tackle and mark and do those sort of things. So that'll do. And when he's played, he's done all right. Final player was a direct response to Gambo leaving. We needed to bring someone in to give us a little bit more depth in the middle of central midfield. As you can see, we lost a lot of central midfielders. I think this guy, he's pretty good. He's obviously got great potential, but as things stand at 22, he can pass. He's got some vision, good decision making, good composure. I'm fairly okay with that, and he's got reasonable free kick taking, which is something that passed me by. So yeah, happy with that. So let me know what you think of the signings. I'm pretty happy with them. I think Cangas Vieira looks great. Really happy to upgrade the goalkeeper as well. I think we just look a stronger side altogether. So this is what the side is currently looking like. It's a fairly meaty squad. We've got a lot of depth in various places. Schedule-wise, it's gone really, really well up to now. We've in the Finnish Cup Group A, we won the group comfortably in the end. Well, semi-comfortably. And KUPS and SJK were in the group. We 4 wins and a draw and a goal difference of 9 really is fairly good. Let's just run through quickly who got the goals. So Vikman scored in the first game against Ilves. Leitinen got a couple, and Cangas Vieira got a couple for himself. Then against newly promoted Gnistan, 4-1 win at the end of that. Mikkelsen with 2, Cangas Vieira and Grun. Nice victory there over Partizan Belgrade. Also got a victory over Legia Warsaw, so 2 really good victories over strong European sides. Then we beat Ulu 2-1. This was it was nowhere near as close as the score suggests. Parejo and Granberg with the goal, but we were very good in this game. Looked really quite nice. This one was more of a tricky one against SJK, a 4-3 game. We went up 1-0. They scored a quick couple of goals to put themselves 2-1 up, and then we scored 3 additional goals to make it 4-1, but 4-2. But they got back into it. The difference here was that actually goalkeeping wise it was not Sloman's best bit of goalkeeping. One of those just hit him and went in the back of the net. But Grun, Lindqvist, Cangas Vieira and Sveen with the goals. And the final cup game was at home against KUPS. We comfortably were leading this game 1-0, and with Frisk in his first game getting the goal, but his old Jeffinho got the reply. I can't begrudge it to Jeffinho, can I? Right then, guys, let's move on to this game against Ilves. Right, and so team we are going with, we got up top Wickman and Cangas Vieira. On the right is Mikkelsen. There's a lot of people who could play there. Mikkelsen's about 4th choice, but I still really like him, so that's why he's playing. Grun, he's not fully fit, but he's on the left side, and we do have Kolsi ready to come on if we need him. In the centre of the park, they've got Lindqvist and Leite because Michaela Strachan is currently suspended from last season. Across the back line, Tvedskov on the left side, Kohonen on the right, Granberg and Sveen in the centre, with Vile Slobum in goal. This is what the opposition are doing. We played them before, beat them comfortably, 5-1 away. I'm not expecting any trouble here, but first game of the season, you never know what's going to happen. Let's get into it. I don't think I really feel this season we could push HJK, but we just need to start well. Well, 1 minute on the clock, and we're 1-0 down. Well, come on, that's not what I meant. That's not what I mean by start well. Right, ball in, and Wickman gets it back. Granberg, he has a shot, it hits the post and just gone wide. So we are bottom of the table at the minute, conceding this early on. Very, very disappointing. Rock and gas, but just no worries at all there. But these things can happen. Doesn't take much, but we are capable of scoring goals. So let's score some goals. As you can see, HJK aren't winning either. I'm not sure who they're playing. Get creative again. Just see if we can inspire them into just creating a little bit of magic. 25 minutes in. I mean, there's not much of the game gone yet, but we are continue to be 1-0 down. Not that creating that many chances, but it's Wickman who's through. And that was a fairly poor finish. And Kangas Vieira's got a knock. Foot injury. Oh, dear me, we can't. Well, we'll have to just move things around here. I do not want to risk him. But you're going to put Wickman on as an advance forward. We'll bring Frisk on, who can play that role very effectively. And we'll continue to try and get back into this game. This is not what I expected at all, I have to say. I thought this was going to be dead straightforward. So Mariham is already 3-0 down against HJK. That's a worry. They have signed some crackers, I have to say. Really very impressive signing. So that's not what we were after. Poor first half. Absolutely gutted by that first half performance. We're going to have a little look in the tactics because there's nothing there that filled me with any hope at all, really. I wonder whether Mikkelson's looking motivated. I wonder where we go a little bit wider and take shoot on sight off and be a little bit more expressive. We've got some good players in this side. Let's use them. Right, and come on, guys. Come on. Second half. Let's see what we can do. We've got a corner here. We are quite good from this sort of situation. And it's in. It's in. It's Frisk. He's only been... It's off. What? Pushing. The teasers. Show some passion. I think that probably will work. Well, Grun is looking a little bit tired, so we're going to take him off. Colseat is going to come on. I'm going to go attacking, if I can click on it, which has been the worst performance in so far that we've had, and that's interesting. Well, Mikkelsen has done next to nothing, so we'll bring on Victor Ike, see if he can create something on this right side. And we've made all the changes we can. We can only hope. Well, we've got the ball. Oh no, we haven't. Oh yeah, we have. Well, it's a lovely ball through. It's Wickman. He misses more than he scores here. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, nuts. Oh, we beat this team 5-1 that bloody 5 seconds ago. Oh no. Right, we're going to go more attacking with the wing backs. Fullbacks on attack. We'll try that. The advanced playmaker will go on attack, and Colseat is going to go on attack. That's not doing anything. I think we will have to just shoot on sight, won't we? Maybe try playing slightly shorter and see what that does, but dear. Bloody typical. Bloody typical. Took them a minute to score, and although we've had chances, we haven't really created the level of chances that we have been doing. I don't know why that is. We'll go super attacking right at the end, last couple of minutes. Looks like it's one of those games, a 1-0 loss. Very, very disappointing 1-0 loss. Can't say we deserved to lose the game, but we weren't particularly creative in it either, which isn't great. You know, I think any points dropped in this environment is not good. But against Ilves, they're one of the worst teams in the league, and you know, every other team is going to be a harder job than that. So we really need to look at ourselves there. Okay, guys. Well, we're going to probably move forward quite a bit, and we'll come back when it makes sense. Whether it's kind of here or whether it's a bit earlier, I'm not sure. I mean, the one team that we haven't seen play is, I guess, Scandinavia team, so that might be a nice target, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for dropping on by. Apologies, I couldn't provide you with a win today. It's not really what I want, knowing how many wins HJK got last season. I can't really afford to lose against the easier teams in the league, but can't do much about it now, can I? Anyway, I'm pleased with the transfers. I think it's just a blip. The performance was okay. And we'll see what happens next time out. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.